Good morning and welcome. How's everybody today? Good. We're excited. Today is a big day. And I just wanted to start by welcoming everyone here to our press conference to announce that students have been selected for the Guaranteed Education Pilot Program. Take this mask off. Through this program, the City of Newark's Office of Violence Prevention and Trauma Recovery and the Brick City Peace Collective, in partnership with St. Elizabeth University, will support 40 at-risk students by providing a debt-free 4-year college education through a $1 million grant from the City of Newark, led by our amazing and esteemed Mayor Ras J. Baraka. That's amazing. At this time, I would like to bring up Council President Louis Quintana to give remarks and speak on the importance of the program and needing to create equity for all populations. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay. To President of St. Elizabeth College, to Superintendent, to the Commissioner of Education, to the parents and students, on behalf of the council and our Vice President MacGyver, who's the Central Ward Councilwoman, and also the Vice President of the Newark Municipal Council, Councilman Larry Crump, and I see Reverend Louise Roundtree, who will be joining us soon, to say to the students, as I said before, St. Elizabeth played a big role in my life with my daughter. I know the campus very well. So if you get lost, just call me. Because my daughter went to school, she's an alumni from St. Elizabeth's College. And today she still lives here in the city of Newark. And I have said to her, this is her roots. Stay where you were raised and where you spent all your life. And she has done so. And from St. Elizabeth, she was able to move on to the Port Authority. I thought she was taking her LSATs, but she was taking a Port Authority test. And I was very confused because I thought it was LSATs going to law school. But she, as a parent, you got to let your kids do what they want. So she decided that she would take a Port Authority. And she's on the Port Authority Police Department. She's on a sergeant's list to be hopefully at Newark's International Airport as a boss. And to be, in behalf of the Mayor, Ras Baraka, and Brick City, and everyone who is responsible for this today, this is an opportunity for the parents, for the students. This is what a village does, promotes their young to become what we dream to be. And I am delighted that this is taking place in New Jersey's largest city, in a city where too many things are said, but this is the real story today. This is the story that needs to be written completely, that our young will exceed and will be the best, because you are the best. And you're gonna represent us at St. Elizabeth's College with honoring us by attending there, graduating from there, and coming back into Newark and do whatever you want in the city of Newark, buy property, business, whatever you want to do. If you want to go to law school, then you want to open a law firm, you open it here in Newark. But this is, or you want to open a medical office or whatever. We can dream whatever we want to be. Is that correct? Yes. All right, is that correct? So if you need help at St. Elizabeth's College, and I was telling the president, he said, what building did your daughter, I said, the one with no elevator. So I had to go there one summer to bring all the coolers, the little refrigerator, and I was by myself, and there was no elevator. But it was a great time, and I'll go in there every weekend and pick up my daughter and bring her back home as a parent. It was a really, really, and your children are you're gonna enjoy this, parents, to see as they grow in that campus, a beautiful campus, a great staff, and I'm very proud that I had a daughter that she has graduated from there, and I see you as my kids that you will graduate too. God bless you.
Thank you, Council President Quintana. Next, we will have Vice President of our Municipal Council, LaMonica McIver. Thank you.
All right, I almost went down there. Good morning, everyone. Oh, we can do better than that. Good morning, everyone. Come, let the crowd say debt-free. Debt-free. That is something to be excited about, and I'm excited for you. As a EOF student and a person with college loans, Superintendent Leon, definitely it's a pleasure to be here today with this announcement and celebrating today this pilot that we're starting here in the city of Newark, along with President Crosby, as well as the Secretary of Higher Education. It's a pleasure to be here today celebrating, because this is a celebration. Whenever you can go to college for free, debt-free, I mean, the parents should be jumping up out their seat. So to the students that are here that are going to be announced, I just want to congratulate you in advance. I think that the president of the council said it best. Definitely go off, take this opportunity serious, come back to the city of Newark, come back blazing hot and ready to start a future. Your future really starts today, but coming back to your city, the city that gave back to you today, to do whatever you want to do, rather start a business, continue on your journey and be back here. But it's such a pleasure and an honor to be here today to be a part of this celebration. We need more of this. This is a pilot, it's a start. Definitely a wonderful vision behind our Mayor Ras J. Baraka, who's gonna come up here in a second. But definitely it's something to be excited about, to celebrate about, for parents to Facebook and tell all their friends and family about your baby today having this wonderful opportunity. So congratulations to all, and I'm looking forward to celebrating the entire time today about this. Thank you.
Next, we will have up Councilmember Larry Crump. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It's indeed a pleasure, as my colleagues have said, to be here for this auspicious occasion. As a graduate of Morehouse College, many of you know a few years ago, Robert Smith decided he would pay for everybody's education. I don't know if you all recall that. And at the graduation, and you could see the burden lift from those students that were there. It allows you to do whatever you want to do. And that's what's important about this. You don't have to get a job to pay off student loans. You can choose whatever you want to choose. You choose your dreams. And I think that's so critical and what's important about what this is going to do. I think the mayor is a visionary for thinking of this and the partnering with St. Elizabeth University and President Crosby, the support of the superintendent of schools and higher education and everyone involved. It's a wonderful thing. And I think you should just applaud yourselves for this great opportunity. And let me say one other thing. I look forward to you all. I'll still be around. I was going to say I might not be around, but hopefully I'll still be around. I look forward to seeing you all at graduation. I look forward to being at the graduation because I will be standing up and applauding all of you and looking forward to what you all are going to do for our future, because you all are going to be the future of Newark. And it's important to understand that we expect a lot from you, because whom much is given, much is required. And so I look forward to the future, your future, our future, the city of Newark's future, and the state of New Jersey's future for what you all are going to do for yourselves, for your family, and for your community. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Crump. Next, we would like to invite up Superintendent Roger Leone of Newark Board of Education. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Mayor, President Crosby, to President Quintana, Vice President McIver, the Honorable Mr. Crump, to our board president, Madam Haynes, to board member council. 2 weeks ago, I shared with the seniors this incredible phenomenon that was going to be occurring with them and to them in their lives right here and right now. We are poised and ready for this moment afforded by the Guaranteed Education Program. Will the seniors please stand up? I shared that this reality was going to change your life for the better forever. You have been chosen for a very important assignment. People at the St. Elizabeth University campus and in this world are about to become exponentially improved because of you. No hiding. I wanted you to stand for that sole purpose. It is not somebody else in this room. It is you who was actually standing that we are here for. In this school system, we do not work from a deficit model. You are brilliant, and you have the necessary skills to assist you in accomplishing all the goals that are before you, for all of the obstacles you will be leaping over, all of the challenges that you will welcome, and the many incredible celebrations to come. It is not going to be easy because nothing worth it ever is. But look at who is here with you today to help you. We are here to help you not because you need the help, but rather because we need your help. This world is as it is today without you in the ever important leadership roles we know you are bound for. And that is why the mayor is here. He has repeatedly, again and again, intentionally focused on our young people, and he deserves this incredible round of applause. You know, I have said this on other occasions, it's not written down in my notes. He has saved so many lives in our city, but one of the things that he has modeled for us all in leadership all throughout this country and the world is while he was worrying about the pandemic, he was always worrying about the future of our city, and I am eternally grateful to him for having done so. You will have the professors and advisors who know this at St. Elizabeth University, and that's why the president is here. Did you hear that? The president of the university is here. Please, let's give Dr. Crosby a big round of applause. And let me tell you, he has laid down the gauntlet, and Brick City has been changed last week, a week after he had his staff here. We had other colleges and universities saying, we would like to have a meeting with your seniors because we would like to tell them the importance of our schooling in their lives. We like those who disrupt with intent around here, my good friend. I have so many people to thank. Let's begin with the Brick City Peace Collective for your ever-inspiring, life-altering, and changing experience. You know, you have life-altering and changing experiences in your own lives. But the fact that you've coached others through their lives is something to be extremely proud of in our city. You know how important today is. I want you to know how important you are, Brick City Peace Collective. To the board, the principals, our Office of Student Life, school counselors, teachers, and staff, a big thank you for your dedication and commitment for this all too important event. To the parents and family members who have labored just a little bit more, they will always be your babies. You know, one of the things that my mom has taught me is that a parent defines their life on how better their child does as opposed to themselves. You should be very, very proud of yourselves and very proud of your children. So a big round of applause to the parents who are here. Cautionary note, I walked around congratulating all of you, and I was a little confused because some of the parents look like you should be in high school right now. Don't ever let them know that they are that grown. You are still their parent. They are still your babies, no matter how great they become. To the students, you are from Newark, New Jersey, baby. This is televised, so I have to be careful what I say. Yo, that's $1 million. $1 million for those young people that were, in fact, standing. You are Newark strong. You have already accomplished so much, and there is oh so much more to come. I'm going to enjoy reading about you later today, and I know that I will be enjoying reading about you in all of the years to come. And for those of you who will wind up figuring out where in Newark you're going to live and where you are going to work, always know that the school system has vacancies for you. I'm hiring teachers $62K, just in case you wanted to know. Let's hear it for these incredible students. A big good luck to you. Congratulations. Let's hear it for the class of 2022. I have the distinct honor of introducing your next speaker. She is the incredible president of the Newark Board of Education, but I do want you to be aware that she has made history, not only being the first Muslim female appointed, elected to office, and then elected to the presidency. She's the first female Muslim re-elected to the presidency of the Newark Board of Education, and she is the only president to actually have children in our school system. She is a leading, a learning, incredible example of what excellence looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Dawn C. Hanks.
Well, thank you, Superintendent. You always know what to say to make me feel special. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mayor Baraka, who I appreciate sincerely for this opportunity. Good morning, Shoshana Page, for your direction. Good morning, Superintendent Leon. Thank you for those remarks. Hassani Council, a board colleague. Thank you, the BCPC staff, my executive director, Kalisha Wingfield Hill, your vision, your marching orders in this execution. Today is one of the most rewarding feelings besides when I'm sitting on stage shaking y'all hand when you graduate class of 2022. Let's hear for class of 2022. For the rest of the Brick City Peace Collective members, Sharif Amenhotep, Josiah Paul, and Arnita Green, the Office of Violence Prevention, Director Yuri, Assistant Director Ford, Letitia Watson, and our outreach staff, Felicia Holt and Mr. Lynn. Students, and I must not dare forget our St. Elizabeth President and Director of EFO, which I had the pleasure of meeting a few weeks back when this plan came into fruition. Dr. Crosby, and I do not see, okay, my apologies. Thank you for this amazing collaboration to give our students what wasn't given to me. When I was voted to be the president and I thought about all of the things that I would like to see and some of the gaps that I know needed to be filled, I didn't go to college because my mother couldn't fill out the EOF papers. She didn't know how to do the FAFSA papers. So when it was for me to nominate for us to do FAFSA as a graduation requirement, it felt good because I understand that logic, right? Parents need help. We don't gotta know it all. I am a parent of students of Newark Public Board of Education. My daughter go to School of Global Studies. That school showed me the importance of why we have to open other doors for our students, for our children, to give y'all what we didn't have. And it gives me great pleasure to know we're giving you what some of us didn't have. Have those conversations with your parents about if in fact they went to college and why not. What was their hindrance? Because it could have been something as simple as what mine was. She just didn't know. So it felt good to make that phone call to my favorite person that's sitting in here, to his mother, and say, listen here, what we gotta do, where he at, what do I need to help him fill out, what can I do to support? Because I know how important it is for y'all to have what we didn't. So for class of 2022, while I sit as the president of the Board of Education and the pleasure of sitting as a manager of Brick City Peace Collective and seeing those gaps that needed to be filled, I am proud of you. My Newark Street Academy family, I am proud of you. My Leaders for Life family, I am proud of you. They told me not to mention all the schools that's included. Just know we didn't miss a school within Newark Board of Education. And as a parent, as a community member, as a sister, as a community auntie, as a godmother to some, I am proud of you. And you keep up the good work. And we matching a few of you up with, I think all of you, with mentors to help you through this struggle. So when you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulder, call and give it to an adult that already went through it. We can handle it. Our job is to support you through this mission. And I want to see y'all graduate in 4 years and walk across the stage knowing that the work that we did wasn't in vain, the faith that we have in you is not in vain, and the love that we have for you is not in vain. And you come back and make our city proud, because leaders produce more leaders. And I want to thank my leader, Mayor Ras J. Baraka, for allowing me to do what it is that we needed to do. So in conclusion, I'm so proud of y'all. And I'm not gonna cry because I'm a thug, right? But I'm from Newark and I'm proud of it. Y'all from Newark and be proud of it. Thank you.
Thank you for that inspiration. At this time, we would like to bring up St. Elizabeth University President, Mr. Gary Crosby. Thank you for your partnership.
Good morning. I tell you, I'm so very, very delighted to be here with you all this morning. This is a joyous occasion and one that I certainly could not let pass me by. That's how much, class of 22, you mean to me. Mr. Mayor, Council President, Council Vice President, Council members at large, Superintendent Leon, in Dr. Carter's absence, students, parents, and friends, I bring you greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees of St. Elizabeth University, a remarkable institution of higher learning committed to access and opportunities since our founding in 1899 by the Sisters of Charity of St. Elizabeth. Today is a great day for both the City of Newark and St. Elizabeth University, as this announcement underscores our collective commitment to providing a high-quality and affordable education to 40 resolute, brave, strong, and brilliant scholars through the Guaranteed Education Pilot Program. We are so very pleased to be the institution of choice for this partnership. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I don't think so, I believe that this partnership marks a historic first. While we have recruited and enrolled students from the City of Newark, I do not believe that the two entities, the university and the city, have joined together in such an outstanding partnership. One that will further enhance the city by closing the educational and wealth gap and meet the needs of one's community, which is the core of the mission of St. Elizabeth University. We're so delighted that you have elected to partner with St. Elizabeth on such a significant initiative. We are pleased to have an opportunity to provide the very best education that exists anywhere in this nation to the most brilliant students that exist anywhere in this nation, the students from the great city of Newark. I think that deserves a round of applause. Know that St. Elizabeth University is, in fact, committed to educating the next generation of what I like to call superheroes. physicians, nurses, policemen and women, attorneys, social workers, psychologists, and educators, all from and of the city of Newark. Again, Mr. Mayor, we thank you for having the vision to create such a significant partnership. We also thank the members of your team for the hard work and the diligence shown in facilitating this work. We also thank you, Mr. Superintendent, for sending us your very best, and tell those other universities that St. Elizabeth is open for business, so tread cautiously. With that, I'd just like to briefly introduce some of the people at St. Elizabeth University that will make you students, your home away from home, as comfortable as it possibly can be over the next 4 years. I didn't say 5, I didn't say 6, I said 4. All St. Elizabeth University representatives, please stand. They're here because they also believe in you. I cannot do this work alone. We work together to give you the very best because that's what you deserve. Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to ask Deputy Secretary of Higher Education for the state of New Jersey, Kathleen Comento, to come up and deliver remarks. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning. Mayor Baraka, President Crosby, council members, Superintendent Leone, students and families. My name is Katie Comento, and as mentioned, I serve as New Jersey's Deputy Secretary of Higher Education. I am beyond thrilled to be here today on behalf of the Office of the Secretary of Higher Education. Secretary Bridges and my colleague, Dr. Carter, with their unwavering dedication to student success, send their regrets for not being able to join us today. Governor Murphy and Secretary Bridges, both first-generation college students, are examples of the truly transformative power of a college degree. Governor Murphy is a passionate advocate for higher education in New Jersey, making a promise several years ago to make the college degree more affordable and attainable, a promise we're hoping to accomplish as soon as next month. Through the $1 million grant led by the generous Mayor Baraka and the St. Elizabeth University Equal Educational Opportunity Fund program, this guaranteed education opportunity will produce 40 change makers, doctors, lawyers, teachers, and perhaps the future governor of New Jersey. The possibilities are limitless, and I'm honored to be here to witness the beginning of your meteoric rise. To you students, you're the reason that we're here today. Your stories, your drive, your passion for higher education, even in the course of a pandemic, are admirable. Looking around the room today, I can't help but to be inspired by you. I can already tell that your futures are blindingly bright, and that reminds me of how critical it is for us to ensure that the cost of higher education is never a barrier to higher education. As you begin this educational journey, I want you to remember to always bet on yourselves. Don't listen to the voices that tell you that you can't, or tell you that you don't belong, or tell you that there's an easier route that you should probably take instead. There's certainly hard work ahead, but you're no strangers to hard work. You wouldn't be here right now if you were strangers to hard work. You are brilliant, you are capable, you're exceptional. You're students of Newark. You're made of the best possible thing. Yeah, I think we can feel that. So I ask you to promise today to dream big and do not settle. Reach for anything and everything you want. Our world is going to be a better place because of you. And I also want to take this moment to honor the village that helped you get to this moment, because we all know it takes a village. I want to thank you, village, for all that you've sacrificed, because Lord knows you've sacrificed over the past many years to get your students to where they are today. This program will not only change the lives of your students, but it will change the lives of your families for generations to come. Whew. lot of emotions today in this room. I'm liking it. I want to reiterate how honored I really am to be here with you today, and I cannot wait to hear of your successes at the university and beyond, because they will be astounding. So thank you for having me, and I wish you the very, very best of luck.
Thank you very much, Deputy Secretary. Next, we would like to have the mayor come up. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm not going to give you the commencement address. Everybody gave theirs. So I just want to say thank you. To everybody involved in this, I just want to say thank you on behalf of the residents of this community, all of the kids and families that benefited, the mothers who are not going to get a chance to get on this podium. I just want to say thank you on their behalf as well, because I know they're elated and excited to have their kids have opportunity, and they didn't know it was going to happen. And God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes things happen that you don't know they're going to happen, but they happen for you. Now we have to take advantage of that, right? Obviously, I want to thank the director of Brick City Peace Collective, Kalisha Wingfield Hill, who deserves most of the praise here. We have our Friday meetings every Friday with the staff here, the director, so we do meet all the time, who came up and pushed us. She came to see me first and talked to me about the idea. I thought it was excellent. I pushed it in our meeting and made everybody else get on it, and here we are. So I thank her for the ideas and not being afraid to come see the mayor and tell him your ideas. And that inspired me to go take every machination that we have, everything that's in my purview to make this happen, and we did. So I'm glad to be here today. I also had the chance to visit Dr. Crosby up at the school. I had a chance to visit the school. It's a beautiful, beautiful campus, y'all. It's a beautiful place. It is completely different from what you are used to here. It's serene. They're doing creative things. I got to see some of the nurses do their work. I also got a chance to meet with Newark students that are already up there in EOF, who were very excited and thankful about being on the campus, and talked about the love and the support that they get. And you guys are gonna get twice that, so you're gonna get all of the stuff that they get, and all of the help that the superintendent and myself and Brick City Peace Collective is gonna wrap around you, because we need you to be successful in this, because there are a lot more cohorts of kids that we wanna send to there and many other places that will accept us, but we appreciate it. And this program is incredibly important because we're targeting kids that are between a 1.8 and 2.5 GPA, and kids who have had a difficult situation, either in their family or themselves, or something that's gone on, because, a lot of times we get overlooked. Those hardships make it difficult for us to do the things that we dream about, and we all have dreams like everybody else, and sometimes we forget our dreams, going from day to day, and we fall down so many times we forget we even had a dream. And so this is an opportunity for us to get you to help fulfill those dreams, to get you on that pathway, to get the same thing every other American kid gets, to get the opportunity every other American child has an opportunity to get, and not let those barriers stand in your way. We're removing those barriers for you. Now the rest is up to you. And that's our job. We're taking the barriers out of your way. And I know maybe a month or two ago, you might have been in there as everybody was filling out applications and having conversations about what colleges they're going to go to, and the applications they filled out, and the FAFSA form that you didn't fill out, and all of this stuff. You just probably forgot. A lot of us forgot about that and said, I'm going to go find me a job. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. That's okay, because many people do that and turn out okay. But today, you get an opportunity to get another option, to have another pathway, to get another chance to figure something else out. That's a great thing. And I pray you take full advantage of what's happening for you here today. And I'm going to I asked Kalisha to give me a chance to talk to you before you get to go down there. You're going to visit the university today, the college today, and right before you move in, I want to talk to you all by yourself, outside of the cameras and the press and the parents and all that. I want to give you the Principal Baraka speech. Yes. if you went to Central, if you went to Central High School, you know how that speech is going to be. But I need to give you that before you go off and go down there representing us. So I need to give you the Principal Baraka speech before you go. I also want to shout out 2 organizations that are here that do incredible work for us in the city, that kids are taking an alternative pathway to this process, who are not graduating from a traditional public school, who may have dropped out or had more obstacles even than the people that we've had here, twice as many more obstacles, and found their way back again. And probably friends and people were telling them, you shouldn't go do this, you shouldn't go do that, you shouldn't be in this, what are you in that for, what are you in this for? And you went through that and you're here with us today, and the opportunity you're getting today, you would have never dreamed in a million years you would have this opportunity when you were sitting or not sitting in a class in the 10th grade in your high school. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So all of you from the Newark Street Academy, the kids from the Newark Street Academy, the people from the Newark Street Academy, please stand up for me, please. Thank you. You can be seated. I just thank one of the representatives to stand up and all the kids that attend the Newark Street Academy. I just want to say congratulations to you. Thank you for believing in yourself again. Because even if we believe in you is not enough. And it don't even matter if we believe in you sometimes. The belief in yourself is what matters the most. Our job is to get you to believe in yourself. And when that happens, anything is possible. And the other one is Leaders for Life. I know Al Tariq White is here. Stand up, Al Tariq White. You know, and all of the folks from Leaders for Life who help these kids believe in themselves again, to take this opportunity to do what we're doing here today. Congratulations to all of y'all, man. I know you're gonna have an incredible time. This is real stuff here, man. So this is real stuff. This is what it's all about. It's what it's all about. So when you walk out of here and you get to see that campus and you feel good about yourself because you're gonna be walking on that campus and hanging out up there, make sure you remember all of the things that you had to deal with when you were here, and the sense of urgency that you should have, the feeling in your gut, those butterflies you're gonna get in your stomach when you walk up there the first day as campus start, because everybody get those butterflies. I got them when I walked on Howard University's campus the first day with everything I own, sitting in the dormitory of Drew Hall on the couch by myself. With my family back home, I was all alone in Washington, D.C., trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I had those butterflies in my stomach, right? It's a mixture of anxiety and fear because you don't know what's going to happen, but you got to turn those butterflies into the reason that you're going to excel, that nobody can make me miss this moment. I'm not going to miss this moment. This is my moment. I'm going to make the most out of this moment. And I don't care what it takes. I'm going to walk across this stage because ain't nobody expect me to be here, but I did it. I did it. I did it. God bless y'all, man. Congratulations to everybody. I know we have time for a few questions, right? Just a couple of questions. I got to go to another press conference after this, so I know we have time for a couple. You get the superintendent here, the president of the university with us as well. Kalisha, you come up here too. Come up here, Kalisha. Come up here. Come up here. Take a seat. Do whatever. You know, you deserve to be up here as well. Any questions from the press? None? Zero? Yes.
Mayor, how can this initiative, if you will, become a program that perhaps we can see in other cities to start to replicate?
Well, I mean, I think just like all the other things we try to do, you know, thankfully I am the president of Urban Mayors, and they ask questions about this, and we get to tell them the success of it. So obviously they're going to want to see the pioneers here, because these kids are pioneers. They want to see how this thing is going to work between us and the relationship we have with St. Elizabeth. They want to see that and how that develops. And we're going to do our best, both institutions, to make this successful so that we can continue to do it and that other cities begin to do this as well.
You mentioned this a little earlier, the support that students will get. Can you say a little more about how once students are on campus, how they're going to continue to get support to make it?
Well, the EOF program already has built-in supports for students, and that they all have already. Because they're coming through the Brick City Peace Collective, and the Office of Violence Prevention, we have other social workers and other folks that are here that are also going to be case managing folks through this process. And I know if we bang on the superintendent's door, we're going to get some support from them as well. That's it. Thank everybody for coming. I appreciate y'all.
So students and families, we are going to go downstairs in front of City Hall, and we are going to load the buses, and we are going to go tour St. Elizabeth University. You guys are going to have an opportunity to see your dorm rooms and have lunch with the president. So please meet us downstairs in front of City Hall. Thank you guys and congratulations again. Tap the person to the right of you or behind you and say, we deserve this. We deserve this. Come on, you guys, let's have a good time.
But it's my pleasure on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our students, faculty, staff, and alumni to welcome you to St. Elizabeth University, to the campus of St. Elizabeth University. You're home away from home for the next 4 years.
You guys move in Sunday, June 26th. You move in, you get your rooms. We go and get you situated. And then from Monday to Friday, you'll have a set schedule. You're most likely gonna wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning or 6:30, or we're gonna wake you up. You eat breakfast. You have our first class at 8. Also, during classes, we're gonna take away your phones. We're taking away your phones, so during breaks, you'll have your phone. So, that's how it is. Exactly, so this is only so that way you're not texting in class, you're paying attention. Because remember, these classes count. If you fail this class, you're gonna start off with a bad GPA, but you have a chance to start with a great GPA if you do well. Because you're going to start off with 7.5 to 10 credits before the fall year starts. So you're going to be ahead of the game versus the other freshmen that are coming in September. You know, you're also going to be acclimated to know where every building is, where every department is. You're not going to be that freshman lost in September asking, where's my class? Because even though it's really small, you will get lost. We're here to help you. We're here to help you, make you a better version of yourself. You know, you guys getting support, just like the press conference says, you're getting support from the city, but you're also getting support here.
Each closet on each floor is different. Some may have like a little storage, some may have shelves on the top. This is how you can set it up if you want to.
Well, I want to be a nurse, a registered nurse or an operating nurse. I'm excited. I never seen this moment coming. I feel like my future is looking up. I feel like my future is brighter.